Hello and welcome. We're at Cybos 2015. We're discussing the World Payments Report 2015. I'm Brian Kaplan of The Banker. I'm with Teresa from Royal Bank of Scotland and Christophe Vergne from Capgemini. Now, Teresa, there's always a lot of regulatory content in the World Payments Report. So tell us what's changed since last year.
I think the biggest change that we've seen is something we started to see last year, but has certainly gathered momentum since, is the cascade effect of regulation. And by that, we mean regulation or initiatives that have started in one country or region, they've been successful, and then they've been replicated around the globe. And most certainly, we're seeing that quite strongly, particularly, funny enough, for immediate payments.
Okay, well, on immediate payments or faster payments, Christophe, why are the regulators so keen to drive this idea ahead?
So indeed, Brian, a number of real-time instant payment initiatives across the world, and additional ones since we went to print or since we arrived at Cybos. Regulators are promoting instant payments to force banks look at the white spaces that they will be able to fill with new propositions, new solutions, and complete their holistic propositions like M2M payments or like everything that's related to the 24/7 approach of payments. But banks are also understanding that it's for them an opportunity to retake the lead over newcomers in payments that have built solutions and wallets based on complex card schemes and other providers. And that instant payment may be the opportunity to simplify, rationalize, and drop costs. Finally, when looking at back-end processing, we are working with a number of institutions in using instant payment as the main vehicle for interbank clearing and as a way to rationalize and simplify their own processing.
Well, Teresa, the UK has had faster payments for some time. So, what lessons have we learned from the UK experience?
Well, we've had faster payments in the UK since May 2008. And just to put a bit of context, because that was some time ago, in 2014 there were 771 million one-off transactions under the faster payment scheme, so it's very much part of our everyday lives. And I think that there are three key learnings that we can share with those considering developing faster payment schemes. The first one is a piece-by-piece transition to put transactions onto the scheme, just to make sure that you've got the scale and that it works in the way in which you anticipate it will. Secondly, I would envisage that people would use the ISO 20022 standard. The UK scheme doesn't use that standard because that wasn't the standard that was around at the time when the scheme was developed. And thirdly, is that faster payments platform is not the end goal. Build a platform that you can build not only faster payments on, but also other propositions. So for example, in the UK, we have PayM, which is the person-to-person payment scheme, which launched about 12-18 months ago, has 3 million registered users and has an average transaction value of £58. So it's really being adopted.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Christophe. For more information or to download the report, please go to worldpaymentreport.com.